Alright, so with DC Legends coming to an end on Halloween this year, I wanted to try to make as many videos as I possibly could because, well, like they said in their notice, it's going to be coming out of the App Store and Google Play Store, or whatever the heck you call it. And, yeah, it is gone. I looked it up just for the heck of it, just to see, and it's not there. So they are serious about this game ending. I wasn't sure if it was serious or not because right now we're having, can I show it somewhere? There's an event going on that's it's this one. It's with Zatanna, and they gave you bonus prizes, like they called it Chaos something. Yeah, September's Chaos. And then you get the September's Chaos, all these ridiculous bonuses for the month. And then you got a bonus Zatanna one. So I thought maybe it was a joke, like it's part of the chaos. Oh, the game's getting shut down, but they really took it out of the App Store. So either this is a hardcore prank or it's just real. So if it's real, I wanted to showcase all the characters because they do have quite a lot in here. While the game was running, they would add 2 a month minimum. And on top of that, they have a lot of skins as well. So you'd get the 2 a month characters plus maybe 2-3 characters that got new skins. So in a way, it's like 5 new characters. So I tried to think of the best way to go about doing this because it's going to be boring just to look at all the characters. But there's the filter. So I figured maybe we can do it by each affinity, and then we can do it by like gender and all that, and you know, kind of narrow it down so it's a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Directed, a little more, you know what I mean? There's a directive to it. It's more focused. That's the word I'm looking for. So anyways, we're going to do physical. We'll just do both alien and earthling. We'll do male first. And let's just see what we got for hero. Oh, wow, there's a lot. Oh, my. Okay, so let's get into this. This goes by power. So my strongest one out of these would be this Batman. He is a Rebirth level 2, which is, if you play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, this is the equivalency of like a relic type character, I would say. So anyways, for starters, these were his moves: Vigilante Strike, Smoke Bomb, Grapnel Kick, Shadow Trained, and Shadow Cover. He had a bunch of skins. This is my favorite one. I think this is pretty cool looking, but this is a new one that came out, the Starro, Starro does that. So this underlying, the rest of this body is like the legendary look. So what happens in this game is when you have your characters, they have their basic look, which was this, and then when they go legendary, not rebirth, just regular legendary, that's when you get the purple stars like you see on the bottom right. So then you can unlock a new look, which is this. That's his legendary look. This was a skin. I think this is the Batman skin. I did use this one for a while until they came out with the other one that I've been using, which is right here. And then this one must be the newest, which they just kind of added the Starro over the legendary look. So anyways, 5 skins for one character, not bad. You can keep it fresh, but I usually just choose one and stick with this. So this was my favorite. Next, we had Connor Kent, Boy of Steel. I also have him at Rebirth level 1. I mean, it takes a while to get these guys beefed up because you need 610 shards to go to Rebirth 2. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyways, his moves were Charge Punch, X-Ray Analysis, Super Leap, Genomorph Programming, and Solar Absorption. He had some skins too. So this is his regular look. He's just a guy. Then this was this his Rebirth look? I guess so. It's kind of goofy. Haven't used him like this in a while. I usually just use him like this. This is my favorite. Next up, we have Robin. Ooh, Robin's got a lot of skins, I'm pretty sure. He's also Rebirth 1. Legendary, if you will. He's pretty decent. I used him a lot. Anyways, his moves are Ambush, One with Shadow, Nitten Ichi Ryu, Shadow Meld, and Assassin Training. Oh, also, if you happen to notice, there's the regular level of the moves, like this is max level at 9, and then there's Legendary 1. So when your character goes Legendary, you would also get like a currency, which is in the upper right. You get that gem right there. That's basically the currency to unlock the Legendary power, which the Legendary is written in gold. So like the regular move is damage to an enemy plus 75% crit chance if Robin is invisible. Then the Legendary add-on is 75% chance to gain invisibility and 3 crit damage ups. So since I have him Rebirth, obviously I've got him 5-star legendary, so I have all those unlocked. Anyways, his skins, he's also got one of these, the stupid Starro thing. They gave us a lot of Starros this month. So anyways, this was his regular look, which actually isn't too bad. A lot of them are kind of boring in the regular look. That's not bad. Then this is his Rebirth look. He takes the hood down. Or not Rebirth, I mean his legendary. And then the one I've been using. And then you saw the Starro one. Alright, next. Now we have Nightwing. Nightwing is only 3-star legendary. So you'll get to see the difference in the move sets over there. See, I don't have this one legendary because I haven't gotten him start up enough to be able to get that legendary or this one down here at the bottom. But anyways, his moves. Tumbling Combo, Electrified Eskrima, the Flying Grayson, Trapeze Artist, and Tag Team Fighter. Again, I'm going through all these moves just because I'm trying to like capture everything that these characters were all about. So at the end of the day, you can always just pause the video if you wanted to and read what the moves did. I don't think it really matters. That's why I'm just kind of breezing through them. But anyways, and then his skins. So this is a custom one. His regular skin was this. Obviously, that's the standard Nightwing look. Then when he's legendary, he's able to get this. Basically, it's just the same thing with like a little bit of armor. And then this cool skin that I like to use. Next, Red Robin. I don't have any kind of skins for him. He's 4-star legendary, so I have almost all his moves upgraded, just not that one. Anyways, Sweep the Legs, Tech Support, Tactical Strike, Into the Shadows, and Young Justice. I think you can unlock this. Yeah, I got a ton of gems. We'll just do it. Just so we can see what he looked like prior. So his regular style was this. Oh, this is actually kind of cooler. I kind of like this style better than his legendary style. He puts the hood on. This is actually better. Yeah, I'm going to keep him like this. I didn't realize this was like his base style. It's actually cool. Alright, next we have Green Arrow. This guy he's able to be legendary, 5-star legendary. As you see, I have 424 out of 310 required. But collecting that energy is quite a project. So, he's not 5-star, but he could be. Anyways, his moves. Quick Draw. Storm of Arrows. Focus. Peak Physical Form, which if I upgraded that would just add on a 50% chance to gain invisibility, and Strategy over Power. Now for the skins. So we have, that's his base look, that's his legendary look, and then the Starro look. I don't like the Starro look, but because I don't have any other cool skins for him, I figured I'll just let this one slide. Next we have Jay Garrick, Golden Age Flash. He's 3-star legendary. I haven't worked on him. He's still just level 1. He's got Vortex Strike, Whirlwind Sweep, Flash Barrage, which I didn't upgrade this one. It would be apply 2 speed downs to target, Speed Steal, and Superhuman Reflexes, which legendary is he'd gain 3 strengths up. Again, with the skins, we'll just unlock it. I mean, the game's going out of style, so I kind of don't mind wasting those gems. So this is what he was like before, just kind of like an old-fashioned looking guy. Very basic uniform. And then that's his upgrade. Still got the same boring helmet, but the clothes are a little better. Alright, now we have Arsenal, Roy Harper. Roy, he's got 4-star legendary. Man, he's a lot more farther along than you'd think. He's a random character. I don't know how I had so many shards of him. He must have been in an event or something. Anyways, he's got Crippling Arrow, Everybody Chill, which that's the one I didn't upgrade. Always apply 5 hit chance downs to missed targets. He has Blinding Impact, Concussion Grenade, and Speedy Counter. Just getting sick of wasting my gems, but let's do it. Unlock. Big. So this is what he was like before. I like his after much better. What does this hat say? Something of the or be killed. Kill or be killed. Oh. Does this hat still say something like this? Yeah, it does. Was there anything else to look at? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Next up, we have another Green Arrow. Just like Star Wars, there's a whole bunch of the same character over and over again. He is 3-star legendary, so his moves: Cover Shot, Trick Shot, and Upgrade, Purge up to 3 buffs. Multi-Shot, quickness, and Alone No More, which I didn't upgrade. Also apply 10% turn meter down. Wasting another 1,000 of these. Let's see what we got. So before, he always looks like he's like trying to make a ghillie suit, like he's trying to blend in with his environment. What's up with these sandals? That's kind of weird. You'd think you'd want like covered toes if you're like a warrior, you know what I mean? Like this is better. Get some coverage. Next, we got this Batman. Another Batman. I think there's 3 or 4 total in this game. This one is 4-star legendary. Batarang throw, detective work, synthesized cure, explosive batarangs, and precision strikes is the one I didn't upgrade. If precision strikes hits, 50% chance for hold on. 50% chance for ally to also gain awareness. Oh, this is the leader ability. Precision strikes. This says if hits though. This isn't a move. How would it ever hit? I don't know. Anyways, luckily he's got a skin, so I don't have to waste 1,000. So this is his regular look. He's kind of like the very basic looking Batman. Then this is his legendary. Not that sexy either. You had this one, which for the longest time I was using this, but it's kind of goofy. It's like some kind of Halloween style. I forget what they call it. And then this white one. Not sure what this is, but I figured it's better than his regular look and kind of better than that Halloween look. So let's just go with this. Next we have Beast Boy. He's got some skins too. He's 4-star legendary. Oh, I thought I had enough to get him to 5-star. I guess not. But Monkey Business, Bear Hug. Oh, Monkey Business is the one I didn't do. Apply 1 affinity resistance up to the whole team. Bear Hug, Belly Flop, Echindodermian Regeneration, and Go Titans! Alright, so his looks, obviously, should be green. That's his regular look, legendary look, and then a skin look. Does he still have his tail? Oh, that's weird. His tail's gone. Booster Gold, 25th Century Hero. 3-star legendary. I have enough currency to get him the 4-star, but I don't have enough shards, so I guess he misses out. Anyways, high speed kick, mass dispersion field, booster shots, and then the last 2 I didn't upgrade with the legendary yet. Hypercharged rods. When hypercharged rods activates, cooldown -1 to booster shots. And IR vision, the upgrade would be 50% chance to start the battle with true sight. As far as how he looks, gotta waste them gems. Regular look, wow, he's practically the same. Regular look, and then his upgraded look is just with some armor. Same pose, same smile, same everything. How many more of these are there? Man, Adam, alright. He is 1-star legendary. Alright. Looks like I could upgrade one of his moves. I don't know which one. Kind of doesn't matter at this point, I guess. But he's got Atomic Punch. If you upgraded this, it would be Ignore Shields and Awareness. Microscopic Assistance. Gain 5 evasions up. The harder they fall. Also gain debuff immunity. That sounds good. We'll give him that. Time Pool Recall. This would be also apply 5 evasion ups on teammate. And Scientific Approach. Also, Adam gain 2 empowered strengths up. Yeah, I think you gave him the best one. As far as his look, really don't want to waste the gems, but whatever. So his basic look is, he kind of looks like Tick. Remember Tick from back in the day, the 90s show? And now his helmet's more like a Ant-Man style helmet. Let's just back out of this real quick. How far along are we? How many more do I have? Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay, well, next up's Azrael. Azrael, 1-star legendary. Jeez. So he had Vengeance Blades. Without this, Purge 3 buffs on target. Holy of Holies. 50% chance to use Vengeance Blades on a random enemy. 100% chance if Azrael has True Sight. Salvation. Apply 50% turn meter down on target. Doctrine. Azrael gains a light overkill. Not bad. And then Sanctum. Right, and he has some skins. His regular look is red. Wow, basically the same as the last one, just black on the last one. Then he's got this weird, like, Assassin's Creed cult style clothing on. And then his black look. They made a lot of black suits over the years, I guess you could say. So there's Azrael. Oh, another Batman. Ooh, Chase Fox. Man, I think Chase Fox is cool. I don't really know anything about him, like, from the comics or anything, but just from this game, he is cool. Look at this. Look at this look. That is a cool Batman. They gotta make a movie, even if it's one of the animated ones. I like all the animated movies. They gotta do one with Jace Fox. Anyways, Jace is another one who I could have 5-star legendary. I just don't have enough currency. See, 374 out of 310. I'm 64 over, but don't have enough currency to get him there. So anyways, his moves. Batarangs Trio, that's the one I didn't upgrade. It would be gain 2 intelligence ups for every hit. Gotham Savior, Gliding Kick, The Next Batman, and Resilience Stance. His looks, he doesn't have the change. Come on, what did he look like originally? Ooh, he's not so cool in the original look. But when he's like this, whew, that is a cool looking outfit. You know, it's funny because Bruce Wayne is Batman, but this is probably my favorite Batman, Jace Fox. It's like somebody who's like a big fan of Spider-Man, but they prefer Miles Morales instead of Peter Parker. Alright, now we have Red Hood not loading. There we go. Good, he has the skin, so I don't have to worry about paying to unlock the other ones. So anyways, Red Hood. I have him at 2-star legendary. He has Blazing Pistols. I could upgrade this. Let's see, 35% chance to use use barrel down on target. That's not bad. Also gain turn meter up 10% for each bleed on a target. Explosive gun ray. Gain invisibility and 2 invasion up. Ooh, that's not bad either. Ruthless Vigilante and Outlaws Never Die. Also steal 2 buffs from each enemy. 2 random allies. Maybe we'll do this one. Gain invisibility and 2... I don't know, which one is better? At this point, like I said, it doesn't really matter. You know, you use this, but then you have a chance to use this as well. I should have this one upgraded. We'll do this one. Because that's the basics, so that's pretty cool if you could use like a special. It's only a 35% chance, but still, it's not bad. Anyways, Red Hood's look. So, his regular look. Come on, there you go. Kind of not bad, actually. His legendary look. And then the skin that we just saw. Alright. Now we have Stripe. Oh, this is like a DC version of Iron Man. This is what I always think of, like that Mark 1. Alright, so 3-star legendary. Ooh, wow. I have enough to get him to 4-star, though. Huh. Do we want to do this right now? I'm just thinking because for the dailies, you always have to upgrade a character. I think I already did this, so I don't want to like waste it, but this would be cool for the video just to kind of see it happen and get an extra thing. You know what? This game's going out of style. Whatever. We'll just do it. Now you see this. Bink. And now we get an extra thing in here. Bink. So he has Hypercharged Strike, and now I can upgrade one of these two. Gain 1 permanent hit chance up per live enemy and call assist on target. Or Overpower. Gain 50% turn meter per alive ally and 10% crit chance up per alive ally. What did this do? 1 permanent hit up chance per alive ally and call assist on target. Yeah, we get an assist. That's good. Then he also has Tactical Advantage and Analysis Complete. Now let's take a look at how he used to look. So before he was looking like Michelin Man, kind of. A mixture of Michelin Man and like the giant from the Iron Giant. And then he looks like this. Like a knockoff Iron Man Mark 1. Kind of also slightly reminds me of like Big Hero 6. You know what I mean? Like he's something that's stuffed into armor. Alright, now we have this doofus. Oh man, he's legendary 1 too? Ugh. Plastic Man. Rubber Smile. Alright. We have Pest Control. 50% chance to attack the same target again. That sounds good. Whip It. If one enemy is stunned, Plastic Man gains 2 permanent stamina ups. The Hit Salad. Plastic Man gains a medium overkill. Always Retreat, Never Surrender. Also 50% chance to reset all Plastic Man cooldowns. All Rubber. 50% chance to stun the attacking enemy. Ooh. That's not bad either. We'll choose that one. And his looks. I am not a fan of wasting 1,000 gems on a character that's only legendary 1, but let's just see what he used to look like. Wow. This kind of almost looks inappropriate. His bottoms are like nothing. This is better. At least he has some shorts on. Okay. Hey, Peacemaker. Ooh, he's not even legendary, so I don't know what his legendary look is. This is the first one that we don't have the legendary look. Which means all of these moves only can be basic. So Fist Diplomacy, if I could upgrade it. Ooh, can't miss. That's not bad. Always Ready. Also apply a buff immunity on a random enemy. That's not bad. Peace at any cost. Remove 3 buffs on every character. I would assume that means the enemy. You don't really want that on you. Zealous Vigilante. Peacemaker is immune to stun. There you go. That's not bad either. And violent tendencies. Peacemaker attacks ignore awareness. I don't know if awareness never actually really did anything, but that could be cool. I'm 8 away from making him legendary. Jeez. Kind of sucks. I want to see. Is he anywhere? Dang it. I was hoping he might be somewhere so I could do it just to see what his legendary look is supposed to be. He's another one. We don't know what Atom Smasher is supposed to look like legendary. He's clearly huge though. So his moves were Colossal Punch. If we could upgrade that. Purge 2 buffs from the enemy. Tremors. Gain 5 in Affinity. Resist up. Rock Burst. Deal 10% true damage plus 10% if enemy has hit chance down. Atomic Dispersal. Wow, that's a lot. At the start of this turn, if Atom Smasher has has 5 or more empowered stamina up, he suffers 10% true damage, but gains permanent empowered strength up and permanent empowered stamina up. And for Atom! Ooh, so he has synergy with Atom? Maybe? I don't know. This is Atom Smasher. I don't know. 75% chance to gain permanent empowered stamina up and apply 20% turn meter down on a random enemy after counter attack. And we don't have a legendary look. And Hawk. Oh my god, how many more is there? Hawk has a skin change, though. That's kind of weird. How did those other 2 guys end up before him? Anyways. Seeing Red. Apply buff immunity. If Dove is in the team, apply 100% additional damage if the enemy is affected by stun. Not bad. Chaos Impulse. Apply stun to primary target. There you go. Berserker. Apply 2 agility downs to primary target. Haggard. Also, Hawk gains 1 empowered stamina up. And Sharp Eye, 5% additional chance to stun the target for each debuff and applied to them. Well, we'll just do these 2. Ooh, heartburn's fun. I guess you gotta waste some gems here. Pop a look at what he used to look like. What? It's practically the same. What, he gained 2 extra stripes on his cape? Oh, he gained 1 stripe. What a boring legendary. He's practically the same. Oh my god. What a waste of 1,000 gems. Okay, finally. Now we're back to the beginning. Nice. Anyways, so that's part 1 of that. Now I want to go through and look at the bios. I did this separately because just in case, I know this is kind of a boring video / mini-series. That's basically what this will be, to try and get through all these characters. But, again, I want to capture everything before this game is gone. So, starting with Batman, his bio was... his affiliations, Justice League, Bat Family. Powers, Master of Combat and Stealth. He conceals himself and delivers crippling attacks from the shadows. Sworn to avenge the murder of his parents, Bruce Wayne strikes fear into the hearts of Gotham City's criminals as Batman. After bearing witness to the senseless killing of his parents, young Bruce Wayne was set on his life's mission to fight the evils that lurk in the night. With training from across the globe and an arsenal of cutting-edge technology funded by the Wayne fortune, he adopted a fearsome bat persona to intimidate criminals. Relentlessly pursuing those that prey on the innocent, Batman seeks to save others from suffering the losses he has endured. Connor Kent, bio. Affiliations, just the Titans. Powers. Connor is capable of dealing a great amount of damage by analyzing his enemy's weaknesses to increment his strength. Connor Kent is the human Kryptonian hybrid clone of Man of Steel, created to be the replacement of Superman. Connor Kent is the identity adopted by the clone of Lex Luthor and Superman, created by Project Cadmus. He was raised under accelerated growth in a laboratory, and with only 16 weeks of life, he has the mental and physical ability of a 16-year-old. Created to be the replacement of Superman and a puppet for Cadmus, he goes free and joins the Teen Titans, where he is learning how to be a real hero and find his own identity. Ain't that something? Good for him. You know, he was created to be bad, kind of, and he was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Robin, his story. Affiliations, Bat Family, Titans, Robins. Powers, martial artist and assassin. Delivers deadly attacks from the shadows that wear down opponents and keep him out of harm's way. As the son of Batman, Damian Wayne struggles to live up to his father's moral code after being raised by Ra's al Ghul and the Ruthless League of Assassins. After being raised in secret and trained since birth by the League of Assassins, Damian Wayne sought out his biological father Batman to prove himself. Despite Damian's arrogant and violent tendencies, Batman recognized his potential and allowed him to take up the mantle of Robin. As the son, partner, and occasional thorn in the side of the Dark Knight, Damian struggles to prove himself a truly worthy heir to his heroic father. Nightwing, DC Bio. Affiliations: Bat Family, Titans, and the Robins. Powers: with amazing agility, he delivers acrobatic strikes against opponents and provides protection to his teammates. After being trained to be the first Robin, the adult Dick Grayson now steps out of his mentor's shadow as Nightwing. Born to a circus family, Dick was the youngest and most talented acrobat of the Flying Graysons, but after his family was murdered, Dick came to the attention of Bruce Wayne, who recognized the boy's grief and determination. Taking him under his wing, Dick was trained to fight crime as Robin, protege to Batman. After years as a sidekick, though, Grayson needed to be a hero on his own terms. Now he flies through the air with the greatest of ease as Nightwing. Red Robin. Kinda reminds me of Dick. Affiliations. No, this is Tim Drake. Anyways, affiliations: Bat Family and Robins. Powers: using his genius level intellect, he supports his team, allowing them to stay one step ahead of their enemies. Tim Drake, the third Robin, set out on his own to fight crime as Red Robin. Despite his youth, Tim Drake possesses one of the most brilliant minds in the world. As a boy, he deduced that Bruce Wayne was Batman and shortly after began training as the third Robin. When Damian Wayne surfaced and laid claim to the title of Robin, Tim struck out on his own under the guise of Red Robin, using his genius mind and years of combat training to become a powerful force for good. Green Arrow, the Emerald Archer. This one. Affiliations: Justice League. Powers: Master Archer. He targets multiple enemies with gadget arrows that exploit their weaknesses. After surviving on a harsh, deserted island, Oliver Queen brought his newfound skills home to Star City as the vigilante Green Arrow. After being betrayed and stranded on a remote island, spoiled billionaire Oliver Queen was forced to survive with a crude bow and arrow. When he eventually discovered a band of criminals exploiting the island's natives, he used his jungle-honed skills to stop the abuse and found a purpose in life. Returning to civilization, Queen adopted a flamboyant Robin Hood persona that belies an unerring commitment to justice for the people. Jay Garrick, Golden Age Flash. Affiliations: Justice Society of America and Speedster. Powers: Jay gets permanently faster and strikes multiple times, slowing down enemies and stealing their speed. A science project gone wrong imbued Jade Garrick with super speed, becoming the first ever to take on the mantle of the Flash. Growing up, Jay Garrick would read pulp magazines featuring the speedster Whip Whirlwind. While in college, a science experiment gone wrong gave him the same super speed as his hero, using it for good as the first superhero to call himself Flash. He would go on to become a founder member of the Justice Society of America, and his legendary heroics would be an inspiration to all speedsters to come. Arsenal. It's funny, I just read his bio personally the other day because I heard something about him and I was wondering what he was all about. But anyways, for this video, his name is Roy Harper. His affiliations are Titans, Outlaws, and the Outsiders. His powers: Arsenal weakens and blinds his enemies with incredible speed, attacking again when they start to miss. Taken in by Oliver Queen at a young age, Roy Harper was Green Arrow's sidekick, Speedy, before becoming the vigilante known as Arsenal. Orphaned at a young age, Roy Harper was raised in an Indian reservation by Brave Bo, who taught him how to shoot with bow and arrow. Oliver Queen would eventually meet Roy and witness his archery skills, inviting him to be his ward. Roy would become his crime-fighting partner Speedy, named as such because he was faster than Green Arrow himself. After several adventures with his mentor and the Titans, he would take up a new name: Arsenal. Next up, Green Arrow again, this time the Castaway version, DC Bio. It looks like it's actually the same story. Well, his powers say Master Archer and fighter with an array of gadget arrows, but his story seems to be the same. Learn to survive with a crude bow and arrow, blah blah, flamboyant Robin Hood persona. Yeah, he's got the same story. This Batman, maybe he's got the same story as well. Sworn to avenge the murder of his parents, blah blah blah, after bearing witness to a senseless killing. Yep, I think he's got the same story too. Let's see, Beast Boy. Affiliations: Titans. Powers: he strikes with a bevy of animal forms and uses his animal instinct to stay alive. With a cheerful attitude, Beast Boy uses his shape-shifting powers to defeat the bad guys while having fun. When afflicted by a strange and deadly African disease, Garfield Logan's parents have to act quickly, using an untested serum in the hope of saving their only child. Gar's life was saved, but along with turning his skin and hair green, came the ability to shapeshift into any animal he wanted. After his parents' passing, Gar decided to use his powers for good, with different crime-fighting groups, until finding a new home and family with the Titans. This doofus. Booster Gold, 25th Century Hero. Affiliations, Justice League International. Powers, Booster Gold's futuristic technology can find any target to deal huge amounts of damage. With stolen technology, Michael Carter travels back in time from the 25th century to become the superhero Booster Gold. In the year 2462, Michael John Carter, quarterback of the University of Gotham, lost everything due to gambling issues. Taking a job as a janitor in the Space Museum, he learned about superheroes and about how they were true legends in their time. Inspired by their actions, he stole several exhibitions in the museum and traveled back in time to the present to embark on a new career as the superhero Booster Gold. Traveled back in time? So he's like in our current time, but he's from the future? Adam. Basically Ant-Man for DC. Affiliations, Justice League. Powers. Using his shrinking power, he assists his allies in microscopic level, as well as punching like a bullet. Yeah, Ant-Man. With advanced technology that allows him to shrink to subatomic levels, Adam fights injustice of all shapes and sizes. Working on shrinking technology based on a piece of white dwarf star matter, Ray Palmer managed to create a device that allowed him to shrink to an incredibly small size. Even if it started just as scientific research, Ray decided to use his new skills to fight crime and start a superhero career. His adventures have taken him from discovering a tiny alien civilization in the Amazon to being part of the the Justice League, wow. And even becoming part of the Indigo Tribe Lanterns. He became a lantern? Azrael, his story. Affiliation, Bat Family. I didn't know he was part of the Bat Family. Huh. Powers. Azrael is capable to detect the invisible evil and increase his strength to deliver consecutive hits. Named after the Angel of Death, Jean-Paul Valley was an agent of the Order of Saint Dumas that now follows a more independent path. Jean-Paul Valley, better known as Azrael, is a descendant of a long line of bloody crime fighters who wear the Azrael suit. Most of his extraordinary abilities come from a severe amount of subconscious training and conditioning that he endured during his youth, unaware that he was being controlled by a devout 500-year-old religious sect called the Order of Saint Dumas. Trained as an assassin, Azrael relegates from his violent legacy and embraces Batman's principles to protect people. I see. So he's not really part of Batman's crew. He just kind of adopts that ideology instead of just being violent and senseless like his lineage is. So I see. Ooh, Jace, here we go. Affiliations, Bat Family. Powers, the estranged son of Lucius Fox, who took on the mantle of the new Batman. He uses his gadgets to lure and taunt his enemies while analyzing their movements to attack them back. Just as a side note, this says that he's the estranged son of Lucius. Well, Lucius worked with Batman for his gear and all that, so is he basically working with his dad? Or, like, did they kind of reconnect and then he was like, hey dad, I want to do this? Or is it like he kind of just did this on his own? Maybe the rest of this will tell me, I don't know. Timothy Fox, the formerly estranged, so that means he is reunited. Anyways, estranged son of Lucius Fox. After the establishment of the magistrate and the apparent death of Bruce Wayne, he succeeded him as Batman. Timothy Jace Fox is the eldest son of Lucius Fox, Wayne Enterprises president and CEO. After a tragic hit-and-run accident and being sent away, Jace's return home to a whole new Gotham sets off a chain of unexpected events that ultimately compels him into becoming the next Batman. That's funny because that's almost like Batman. Like, you know, his parents being killed set him into motion to become Batman. If it wasn't for that, if his parents weren't killed, then he would have never been Batman. And that's like this. Like, he's like, well, I guess I'm gonna do this. What kind of nickname is Jace when your name is Timothy? That's weird. How do you get that? Like, Tim would make sense or something, you know? Jace? Yeah, his suit is pretty cool looking though, so whatever. Call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. Red Hood. Affiliations: Bat Family, Robins, and Outlaws. Powers: with relentless attacks, he exploits bleeding to put down opponents and goes out in a blaze of glory. A former Robin, Jason Todd returned with a new identity and a merciless mission to punish criminals. Raised on the mean streets of Gotham, Jason Todd was recruited as the new Robin after attempting to burglarize the Batmobile. Todd's rebellious streak led to a deadly encounter with the Joker, but he returned from the dead thanks to the power of the Lazarus Pit. Adopting a new identity, the ruthless Red Hood, he pursues criminals with deadly vengeance and walks a thin line between hero and villain. Oh, so you're almost like an anti-hero? You know, I just realized I forgot that I chose all heroes. So, like, I always thought of Azrael as a bad guy, but he showed up with heroes, so obviously he's not. Anyway, Stripe, aka DC's version of Iron Man. Affiliations: Justice Society of America. Stripe is a powerful suit of armor worn by Pat Duggan, which excels in armed combat, especially when overcharged. Using his mechanical skills to build himself the supersuit Stripe, Pat Duggan fights with his stepdaughter Stargirl against crime and injustice. After beating a couple of Nazis for causing trouble, Pat Duggan knew his calling was to protect the weak and fight for justice. After years of fighting crime, Pat finally settled down and married. His stepdaughter, Courtney Whitmore, however, would end up bringing him back to the superhero life, but this time he built himself a special tactics robotic integrated power enhancer suit, also known as Stripe. I knew it told the acronym there. Plastic Man. Let's get that bio. Affiliations: Justice League. Plastic Man is a durable opponent capable of inflicting great damage and worse, getting on your nerves. Patrick Eel O'Brien was a small-time crook who was exposed to an unknown acid during a robbery and became the stretchable superhero Plastic Man. Plastic Man is a prominent and powerful member of the Justice League and personal friend of Batman, aiding the JLA on their mission into Hell, where he helps Batman defeat Garyon. He disappears for years, only later to be revealed that he was in the Lunar Batcave, where Batman released him to assist Mr. Terrific into thwarting Simon Stagg's plot to open the portal to the Dark Multiverse. You put a plastic guy in there to do that? Okay. Peacemaker, Christopher Smith. I mean, based on the show and stuff, we kind of know enough about him, but let's get it. Affiliation: Suicide Squad. Powers: Peacemaker fights for the absolute peace, leaving his enemies petrified and vulnerable to extermination. Pacifist diplomat Christopher Smith is the Peacemaker, a man who loves peace so much he's willing to kill anyone who stands in his way. Which is funny because that sounds oxymoronic. Peacemaker is Christopher Smith, a superhero and soldier who loves peace so much he's willing to kill for it. Originally, he was a pacifist diplomat who used strictly non-lethal weapons, although over time he developed into a more violent vigilante, willing to make sacrifices for the greater good. You know, it says that he's a superhero, but if he's part of the Suicide Squad, that means he's a bad guy, he's a criminal. Because that's what the Suicide Squad is, a bunch of criminals that, what's her name, Waller puts together to, put them on missions, and then if they are bad, oh well, just kill them, they're criminals anyways. Atom Smasher, Albert Rothstein, his bio. Justice Society of America and Suicide Squad. Powers: Atom Smasher can alter the size and density of his body, increasing his strength and resistance to smash his foes and survive great damage. Albert Rothstein is Atom Smasher, previously known as Nucleon. He is a founding member of Affinity, Inc., and an old member of the Justice Society of America. Albert was the grandson of the villain Cyclotron, from who he inherited his powers. In his youth, he was introduced to the Justice Society of America by his godfather, the hero Atom. Oh, that's cool. With the alias Nucleon, he was a founder of Infinity Inc., and later a member of the JSA as Atom Smasher. He became friends with Black Adam when he joined the JSA, who manipulated Al to commit crimes. Locked in prison, Al was recruited to the Suicide Squad to later return redeemed to the JSA. Aw, stupid Black Adam messing with his head. Hawk. What are you all about? Affiliations: Titan. Powers. This is a long one. Hawk is a slow but heavy hitter. His fighting style focuses on making enemies more vulnerable to his waves of damage. When Dove fights alongside him, he becomes her protector, and his power is enhanced. Hank Hall was granted his powers by the Lord of Chaos to become Hawk, the Avatar of War. He fights alongside his counterpart Dove, the Avatar of Peace. Oh, the Lord of what? His powers by the Lord of Chaos to become Hawk, the Avatar of War. So he's the Avatar of War? Oh yeah, it's right there. But he's supposed to be a good guy, so what? I don't know. Oh, man. Hank Hall has always been the type to punch first and ask questions later. His impulsive personality was only countered by his brother Don's, the first Dove. But since his brother's death, he continued his work as a vigilante by himself until Dawn Granger joined him to continue Dawn's legacy. Huh. Dove? There's a Dove in this game, but she's a woman. I didn't know that Dove used to be a guy. And back to Batman. Alright, so I think we covered all of these. Whew, that was quite a bit. So this was physical, alien, and earthling, male, and heroes. We gotta do villains. Let's see how many we got for villains. Obviously, we're not gonna do that today. That'll be next time, but it's a lot in there too. Hey, wait a minute. Why is he in there too? We already covered him. Peacemaker. It's weird. Oh well. Anyhow, thanks for checking this out. I want to get through all these because, like I said, this game going out of style. I want to record all these characters that we had. There's a lot, and I don't want it to just go to waste. You know what I mean? All this effort I put into the game, all the effort they put into the game over the years. So, anyways, yeah. So this is, in a way, part 1. Hey, look, Red Robin looks different in his picture down there. I know I changed his outfit, but I know it changed his little thumbnail. Anyways, yeah, thanks for checking this out. Until next time, I said see ya.